So one thing that we frequently get asked is, how do I pair my hearing aid with my phone? So we kind of wanted to take you through a little how to pair a hearing aid with the iPhone.
Here we have a set of Bluetooth hearing devices, low energy Bluetooth. So this is really exciting. This is how we connect the hearing devices to a cell phone. In this case, we have an iPhone and the hearing devices. When a hearing device is in its charger, it's actually turned off. So when we think about connecting to a phone, oftentimes we think, let's have a charger really close because it's easy to turn them off and on. It makes the pairing process a little quicker.
Keep your charger handy. So when you're going to pair it, keep your charger handy.
All right. So step one is, let's go to the settings screen. So I've got that right here. It says Bluetooth. Should I push that?
You know what? I think the common mistake is you think if you're going to pair something to your phone, you do it in the Bluetooth menu. Guess what?
No.
It's not in the Bluetooth menu. So that's the first thing.
Okay.
Hearing aids.
Why do they have to be so weird?
They got a special built-in menu inside of the iPhone. And so you don't go through Bluetooth. Okay. You're going to go down to...
Okay, we're going to go all the way down to accessibility.
Accessibility, that's
We're going to access. We're going to take these and we're going to access them. So accessibility.
Scroll right on by your Bluetooth.
So we're going to scroll right on down. Whoops, let's
Need your
do
face.
a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, let's open it
That's
up.
your code.
Everybody knows my code now. Congratulations. Okay, so we're, I see it. Accessibility. So we hit it, and then we just scroll a little bit more, and there it is. Hearing devices.
It's the top choice in the hearing menu, so hearing devices.
So we can hit that, and then quickly we're going to take these guys out. Whoop, whoop. And it's in pairing mode. Once we take them out of the charger, for about 10 seconds, it's like in this pairing mode. And look, it says Richard's Hearing Aids.
It knew your name. That's pretty cool.
I love it. And so it says it's not paired, but to push that little caret there, so I'm going to...
That's the next step.
I'm going to hit it. And it should prompt you to pair up. And there it is, 2 times.
2 times because there's 2 hearing aids. That's a little unique too. Usually when you pair a Bluetooth device to your phone...
Even though it's a set, it's just one.
It's just one to your phone, but there's 2 hearing aids, so it actually pairs twice.
So we are officially... That's it.
You're paired. You are now ready to roll. You are now ready to stream audio from your phone to your hearing aids. You are now ready to be able to hear phone calls through your hearing aids.
That sounds good.
You're paired. You're ready to roll. Nice.
So that's how you pair your device. Now, if we want to take it a step further...
And we do.
I like
because you know what? We don't settle for second best.
No, because if you want to be number one, you're going to want to be paired to your phone, and you're going to want...
You want to control it.
With the app.
There's an app you can use. The app I consider as your remote control. Pairing it in the Bluetooth menu is like pairing any Bluetooth device. You're now able to stream audio. But your app is your remote control.
Make no mistake, you can control your hearing device by pushing the buttons. Yeah. Like, you can do a good job.
There's other ways to control.
But can you do some really nice fine-tuning type options through the button?
No, you cannot.
Not quite as well. What you can do in the app, you cannot do everything through the button. The app you can do much, much more. So it
provides a lot for people that really like to be able to control it, to fine-tune it, to play with it. The app is fantastic.
So I've got the app in this medical little tab. So I'm going to hit that. We're going to go right into here.
The app is called ReSound Smart 3D. If it's not already on your phone, you'll just want to go into the App Store, search ReSound Smart 3D.
Right.
All of ReSound's newest hearing aids, the last several generations, use this same app. There's another app in there called ReSound Smart. That's for older hearing aids.
That's right, much older. We're talking 7, 8 years older now. Time is ticking.
Goes fast, but you want Smart 3D.
As if it were a dream. So. One thing that's fun about the app is sometimes there's updates, and so it gives us a chance to talk about this device a little more because...
that is fun. Is it updating?
This app is updating right now as we speak.
It's just loading.
It's loading.
But what I can say about the app is that every hearing aid has its own app.
That's right.
And typically to find the app, you're just going to want to search the name of the company that made the hearing aid.
Now, we do wish, if we're being honest, that this one app could work with all hearing aid brands. Wouldn't that be nice?
Universal app.
But no. They each have their own proprietary app.
Sounds like an idea. Someone could take this idea. Universal remote control app.
You and I will have to think about that. But what we're talking about here is the app is unique to each company. So Phonak would have its own app. Oticon would have its own app. ReSound has the Smart 3D app. And I think their language is clever. They all have little clever language. For example, Phonak's is my Phonak, like you can make your device very individual to your specific needs. 3D, obviously the Smart 3D makes you feel like, oh, I'm going to make my hearing device smarter, and instead of hearing language and hearing my loved ones in 2D, why not go 3D and make it even more personal and make it more, exciting? So, they each have their own.
And they're all comparable, right? So apps all have similar controls. They're all going to have a volume control.
Yep.
They're all going to give you the ability to toggle through programs. Most hearing aids.
Which are like settings.
Settings, right? You have a setting or a program for just everyday use.
Maybe for music.
Maybe for music, maybe for restaurants, crowds, background noise.
Maybe sometimes you just want it a little sharper. So maybe you have a loud setting.
These are typically programs that are created by your audiologist. So when you're there getting your hearing aids fitted, you can choose what kind of custom programs you want. And then you can access them through these apps.
Yep.
The app is ready to roll.
The app is ready to roll, so we're going to go ahead and click on that. It'll bring up, and usually it has you kind of do some disclaimers here. So
basically, you follow the on-screen prompts, right? Yeah. There's a lot of little bubbles that pop up. You're just going to follow the prompts. It asks you, do you want to allow Bluetooth?
Allow.
You want to allow Bluetooth.
Are these your hearing aids? Continue.
There's one that says agree to terms and conditions. You do have to agree to the terms and conditions.
Now, once it gets to this screen, you'll notice it shows a charger that looks like ours, and it says we want a secured connection. It says, is it secure? So to make it secure, we just put these babies in. Whoop.
And again, if you follow the on-screen prompts, the very next screen says to do exactly what we're doing. It says put your hearing aids in the charger. This is the first step in restarting them.
Then we hit continue, and then it says take them out. So we're going to go ahead and take them out, and then we'll continue. And we're just going to see, it looks like it's looking for them. And
this is the final step. Don't panic if it seems like it's taking a second. It's normal for it to think a little bit.
There it goes.
Just when you start to get nervous, it goes. So
boom, boom, and check mark.
And it gives us a compliment. It tells us,
well done.
Well done.
Well done.
You did it.
Thank you.
I like being complimented.
It says start, and then it's going to ask one, usually it'll ask one more prompt. On mine it didn't because I've used it before, but it'll ask, do you want it to have location services and be able to track where you're going? So like, if you were to go to a religious service and it was really noisy and it was really fun there, and you chose to adjust your device, you could actually have the app working with the device, and it memorizes kind of a location, something we call geo-tracking. And so there's some fancy things that the app does. Most people don't get into the geo-tracking as much. They just like that it has a volume slider. This one's pretty easy. You put your finger on the bubble. It tells you you're at a level 9. And then from there you would, you could go down or up. We'll just kind of keep it right where it suggests. And when you're happy with the volume, you let go.
You know what I like about the volume? Is you can actually just tap anywhere on the line.
And
I like being able to just go wherever I want. Yeah, don't even have to slide it.
Or there's a little speaker at the bottom of that line. Guess what that does? Mute.
Quick mute. You're at the ball game.
Yep.
Super loud. Mute.
And I like that there's no color. It kind of feels like you're dead.
Oh,
you're
grayed
gone.
out.
No more sound. Off. But if you want to bring the life back to your device, you hit the speaker again and
bring it back.
There's some color.
Hey,
it's back.
And maybe the final thing we'll mention is the programs. We talked about these custom settings, these programs within the hearing aid. They're listed across the top.
Yep.
You can have up to 4 of them. Currently we have 2 in this device. When this little red circle is lit up, it tells you that you're in the all-around program. That's the general one for ReSound's
all-around best
language. That's the one you want to use. And in this, if we hit the second little circle,
hear in noise.
Takes you to number 2.
Has a little different diagram, and it's showing if you're trying to hear mainly in front of you and not so much behind you, more of a directional focus, maybe you ought to be in number 2, and you could try that out. Maybe for those noisy ball games. Maybe you're at the movie theater and it's really big and strong and you're really focused in front. Great place to be, hearing noise. But the point is if you had 4 programs, they would be across the top, and as providers or as your doctor, your provider will be able to type in the specific name for each program, and so when you go through them, you'll be able to see the different names and things like that. So
I think you bring up a good point too. Hopefully this is helpful for people trying to do this on their own at home, but you should also have a provider that can help with this. So
Good idea.
If you need a little bit of help, don't feel bad. You know, your audiologist, your provider should be able to help you pretty easily.
yeah. Oh, look at this.
One kind of cool thing, when the hearing aids are in the charger,
There's a lightning bolt.
yeah, it shows that they're charging. So the hearing aids are not active, but the phone is still communicating with them.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
So that's the app. That's how you pair the Nexia to an iPhone, and hopefully that helps.